Happy Thursday. It's your one and only money girl on this YouTube streets. Victoria Lee Adventurer. Okay. Are we excited or what? The weekend is upon us. It's almost here actually. Welcome to 10 p.m. Wealth Room. This is your girl, Victoria, the adventurer. Join. Thank you for the love, yo. Okay. I'm so glad you are here. I am ready. Who's ready? Who's ready to win when it comes to business, huh? Who's ready to win when it comes to finance? Who's ready to win? And thanks for the correction. Is happy Women's History Month. Yes, I forgot the history part. Okay. I know it's very different when you're on live stream. Sometimes, like words, I think they evaporate or something. I don't know. I have my notes in front of me, and sometimes I find myself like rumble or whatever. I don't know, but I'm proud of myself, because I used to have this phobia of speaking in public, and this is the question of the day. Who's ready to level up in business and insurance game in 2026? Insurance in 2026. Welcome. This is your girl, Victoria, the entrepreneur. I am excited. Happy Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about insurance. If you're ready for your company to level up to insurance game in this 2026, drop the emoji that speaks to you in the chat. Okay. Some of you are dropping 100. I take that others are dropping celebration. I don't know what that means, but I take it. Yo, I'm excited. We are growing. This is week 3, part 3. Insurance. Business insurance. Okay. And why business insurance, you ask? Stick around. And if this is your first time and you don't know what we're talking about, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, and do me a solid and go back all the way to the structure. Week 1 was structure. Then there's week 2, which is part 1 of whatever day it is. And then week 2, part whatever that day. And today is week 3, part 4, which is insurance. If you don't want to get sued in this in this United States of America, you better protect yourself. And that's the reason insurance is very important. A lot of people take it like it's too expensive, but being sued is more expensive than paying that monthly installment. Okay, so if you are ready, I'm your girl, and I am ready to drop some gems. And this March 2026, we are not playing games. It's already the third month of the year, yo. February just went by so fast. Can y'all believe it's March already? It's gonna be spring, then summer. My gosh, you know? But I'm here, excited to learn, to teach, to level up. This is 10 p.m. Wealth Room, and this is your girl, Victoria the Adventurer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like, share with your girl boss, share with your entrepreneur friends, share with your besties that wants to win in business, share with somebody who doesn't know nothing about business and don't want to level up in 2026. Share with your girl boss. Like I said before, share with your group, your women's group, your group chat, that other group, even the grimy ones. Share. Tell them over here, there's your money girl right here in this YouTube street. She's teaching the fundamentals of business, how to structure your business correctly so that you can get funded and get that bag, okay? And getting those business contracts from the government. Did y'all know these? United States of America, not these, the, as in they. United States of America government is the largest employer in the world. So if your business get rewarded with these contracts, the bag, it's not those little things people will be talking about. Over here, we're talking about 5-10 year contracts that pay between 200 grand all the way to 500 million, depending with what your business does and how small, medium, or large it is. So do me a solid. Let's grow. Let's get this money and let's level up. Oh my God. Thanks y'all for joining the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. And like I said, this is your girl, your money girl, Victoria the Adventurer. We are here to grow. I'm here to get my 400 watch hours and get into the YouTube partner program and level up even more. And before the end of the year, we get that 1,000,000 follower plaque. Okay, you gotta have a goal and set it high. Okay, because we want to win. And if you believe in yourself, everything is good. Okay. So I'm happy you all are here. Get your water, your tea, your matcha, your coffee, whatever. Even for those who drink soup, it doesn't matter what you like. Just get your cup. Let's get this started. I'm excited. This is the 10 p.m. Wealth Room, and this is your girl, your one and only money girl in this YouTube streets, Victoria the Adventurer. Let's get into it. Today we're gonna be talking about insurance. Okay. Yes, come through. If it's your first time, drop it in the chat first time. If you've been here more than 2 times, drop a replay. And I hope you're watching the replays, yo. And when you do me a solid and drop replays so that I know you were watching or you were on the live stream, okay? And I appreciate your share. And if you've been here since the beginning, we're gonna call you the OG. Drop OG in the chat so that I can give you a shout out. And for me to do that, you already know the game. You have to subscribe. Do me a solid and subscribe. Share with your mama, your homies, even those homeboys that want to be 50-50. They better know out here in the streets, women are not playing games. We are here to get our bag, okay? Share with your entrepreneur friends. Share with somebody you know that has been in a situation that they need help and nobody's out here giving nothing. This channel, the Victoria the Adventurer YouTube channel, the what? Wait. Yeah, welcome. Yes, Victoria the Adventurer YouTube channel is all about money, movement, mindset. And let me tell you something, okay? We are not playing games with nobody. We do not shame anybody. It doesn't matter if you don't know nothing. We are here to answer your questions. We are here to grow as a community. And that's why this segment is called the 10 p.m. Wealth Room, because we are here to grind, and get all the way to the top and help each other as women do what? Level up, level up, yo. That was a mouthful, and I'm here for it. Yes. Welcome. I know this 1 hour goes so fast, so we're gonna just jump and get into it. And today we're gonna be talking about what? Insurance. What insurance are we talking about? Business. This channel is all about business, small business. If you are a small business person and an entrepreneur, drop it in the chat. And just know I can't see nothing you drop in the chat. If you haven't what? Subscribed. So do me a solid and let's grow together. Okay? And if you get this as a replay, or when I upload it, of course, it's going to be a replay. Do me a solid and ask your question down in the comment section, and I can always come back and answer you with a Q&A in the future episode. Okay. So today we gonna be talking about, and the other thing, if this is your first time, this channel is faith-based business channel, meaning God is the center of everything in here. So it's God, family, therapy. Why God? Because without God, I'm nothing. And without God, I wouldn't be here. Why fam? Because this community, when I say fam, doesn't mean my blood family. Of course, they are my family and they're my blood. But when I say fam, I'm talking about the community of the 10 p.m. Wealth Room and the Victoria the Adventurer YouTube channel. Okay. And why therapy? Because without therapy, I wouldn't be this mature, y'all. I'll be very childish up in the streets, and nobody got time for that. We are grown. We have no time to be wasting time arguing with nobody when there's time to be making all these back. Do you hear me? You think the government has time for people who are arguing about nonsense when they're giving you a contract of 3 to 500 million dollars. Yo, let's get it together, yo. So today, my favorite verse in the Bible, which is Jeremiah 29:11, is not the reason that I have it today. I have it today because every segment and every episode that we drop every day of the week have something to do with whatever we're talking about. Why Jeremiah 29:11? Because we're talking about insurance. And let's get to it. Okay. And the theme of this segment is called Without Business Insurance, Protection for Your Future is Woe. Okay. So in Jeremiah 29:11, God says he has, I'm going to go back. The devil is a liar. You see, anytime we bring the word of God, there's always like the words are not coming out correctly. And I'm going to do what? I'm going to repeat myself. God says he has plans to prosper you, but you are protected when you're building. Are you protected when you're... Yes, are you protected? I'm going to repeat that. God says he has plans to prosper you in Jeremiah 29:11. Yeah. But are you protecting what you're building? Okay. Who's ready? So tonight in 10 p.m. World Room, we are talking about something the most entrepreneurs ignore until it's too late: business insurance. Even some people say they don't have car insurance that I cringe. I'm like, please let me know before I get into your car. I don't want to play games with nobody. You hear me? Let's take an Uber or public transportation. This train, y'all. Are you kidding me? Woo! The devil is a liar, okay? Anyway, welcome to the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. When you talk about money, mindset, and movement, and building wealth, where we talk about, you see that? Where we talk about money, mindset, movement, and building wealth with purpose. Okay? Tonight's verse comes from Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I love it. So, and on the other hand, I'm going to break it down for people who don't know the Bible. And over here, we don't shame nobody. Some people didn't go to church or they don't know nothing about the Bible that well. So we're going to be gentle and we're going to be learning here, not rebuking and being mean. We are here to learn as a community, okay? So God has plans for your future, okay? You, the person that is listening to this. But as entrepreneurs, we also have a responsibility. Did you hear the the segue? You have to know the Bible has everything to do with our daily life. But we can't just rely on the Bible and not do the work. So God has a plan for your future, yes. But also, as an entrepreneur, or as we as a group of entrepreneurs, we also have a responsibility. You hear that? Okay, so what do? We must protect the businesses, the vision, and the income that we are building. And that's where business insurance comes in. Did you all like that? I know the live stream is very good because it doesn't matter how you mess up. It's not like when I'm just doing a video, I'm gonna have to go back and do it again. Over here, you hear everything. If I mess up, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's how being real. That's why it's called a live stream. Okay, and I and actually somebody was saying they always go and remove all the little nicks and knacks or whatever they don't like. No, I do not remove nothing unless there's maybe a word or something that I shouldn't have said or was not part of it. I can remove that. But I've listened to every one of my live streams just to make sure before I upload. And I don't remove anything. I don't. I just let it be so that in the future I can come back and look, here's how we started. You know what I mean? And I don't know who has phobia like I was. I had a phobia of public speaking. So this is huge for me. So when you see these videos, you all show me some love. God gave me that huge nudge. He was like, Victoria, the adventurer, it's about time you get out in the YouTube streets and teach all these knowledge that you have about all these things, building businesses and all these other good stuff that you know, and do not gatekeep. And I was like, yes, Lord. And here I am, the servant of the Lord. Okay. So let's get back into it. And the second part of what we're gonna be continue talking about is insurance. A lot of entrepreneurs focus on making money, but few focus on protecting it. When you start a business, it's small, so the insurance is for a small. So once you start growing, make sure you go back to the insurance and make sure you're covered as you grow. Because you might be shocked to know that maybe the insurance covered to a certain extent, and then you get into a situation and they're like, nah, 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 nah. So what are you gonna do? So be protected, my friends. Let's all be protected. We use good judgment. Okay. Tonight we are breaking down the basics of business insurance and why it matters to every entrepreneur in 2026. And this is the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. This is your girl, Victoria, the adventurer, and I'm here to welcome everybody, my fellow entrepreneurs, small business people, somebody who's just starting their business. Come on, join this community. Let's grow together. And this is week 4, part 4. Okay, so if you haven't watched part 3, part 2 and part 1, excuse me. And I have the foundation, how to structure your business correctly. So go back all the way. I have them on a playlist. Once you start playing one, all the others will follow. Okay. So who's ready to go back into this insurance and the win in 2026? So I got quick points to discuss with you. And the first thing we're going to be talking about is general liability insurance. Then there's a professional liability, which is errors and omissions. Okay. Then there's commercial property insurance. Then cyber insurance for online businesses, workers' compensation if you have employees. Okay. And do you see what I'm talking about? When you start a business, you might be the only one. But as you grow, the more you have employees, or 2 or 5 or whatever, now they are employees. So you have to go back and make sure the workers' compensation is intact. Okay. You don't want these people to sue you and you lose everything that you worked for your whole life. You know what I mean? So let insurance be not fear, but preparation. Let insurance be not fear, but preparation. and this is the 10 p.m. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so glad you are here. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Let everybody in your group chat, all the women in your life, your mama, your grandma, your sister, your little cousins, my little nieces. I see y'all. Thank you for all those people who reach out and they ask questions. I'm here every single day at 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. We talk about business, and Saturday and Sunday we do story time that is tied with everything that we spoke during the week. And I'm also on TikTok, yo. So over there, my name is Victoria C Places, and I'm a DJ and a storyteller. So if you want to go over there and chill, I do a lot of chill music. And if you want me to give you a shout out, you have to follow me over there so that you can be able to request a song or a shout out. Over here, you do me a solid in this YouTube streets. Subscribe, 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 and share, y'all. Okay. Yes, dog. Stay with me, y'all. We are halfway there. Yes, I'm gonna answer all your questions as they come, and if you can, I can see your questions, yo. Any complaints or anything, if you haven't subscribed, so do yourself a favor and do me a solid by hitting that subscribe button, okay? And share, 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 like, and comment. We need to grow over here. We don't care if you have 20 years of experience or none. As a community, we are holding each other accountable and growing this community so that we can all win. How about that? Okay. So I'm gonna give a little story time today in the middle. I always do it towards the end. But this one, the reason it's coming in the middle, it has everything to do with why we were talking about Jeremiah 29:11. Okay. So imagine building a successful business for 5 years, right? Then one lawsuit, one accident, or one unexpected event wipes everything out. Just imagine, what would you do? Insurance, my friend. Insurance should be your BFF, yo. Okay. Insurance exists so that one mistake doesn't destroy your future. I'm going to read that again. Insurance exists so that one mistake doesn't destroy your future. Just like Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, God has a future for us. So, business insurance helps protect the work we're doing on the way to that future. How is your future looking? Mine looks squeaky bright, bright, bright. You know? Yes, 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 yes. I'm glad that you are here. Happy Thursday. This week has flown by so fast. I don't know why. When it's almost spring, everything just moves so fast. But we are here for it. We are here to grow. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know when we upload, when we are live, when I have gems. I drop gems all the time on my YouTube shorts. Yes, I have the long videos, and then the live stream is every single day at 10 p.m. Yo, welcome back. Hi, hi, hi. I am so glad you are here. today was a good day, and I'm glad you are here. You tuned in because you don't want your business to go under. Okay? You want to what? Prosper. And how do we do that? By getting that insurance so that we have what? Protection. Okay? Now I'm going to ask a few questions and then we'll read your questions as we go. Okay? Quick question. How many entrepreneurs here actually have business insurance? And don't lie. I'd rather you don't say nothing. Okay. Type yes or no. And if you still don't know, maybe somebody else or your partner in business is the one who takes care of that. You should know daily everything about your business. But if that person just drops and die, we don't want that. But remember, this is life. Things happen. You should know. Drop it in the chat, yes or no. Question number 2. What type of business do you run? If you want to share, and if you don't, that's fine. I know some people are private. They don't want to go telling. That's fine. So drop it in the chat. What type of business you have, or I can read examples and y'all can get yourself in whatever. Examples are online business. Are you an online business person? Consulting, retail, government contracting, or even a freelancer? Which one are you? If you want, drop it in the chat. Question number 3. Do you think most entrepreneurs worry about how much money they're making or protecting their business? Which one do you think? Do you think they worry so much about money or they worry about the insurance? Be for real. Question number 4. Have you ever seen a business shut down because of a lawsuit or unexpected situation? Insurance. Question number 5. If your business disappeared tomorrow, what would you do differently? Let that sink in, because that's not what you want. I know for a fact. Come on, yeah. Let's get in chat. Let's converse, then drop the answers. Come on. You know for a fact one lawsuit can destroy your business. Okay. And this is a by the way. Insurance is not about expecting the worst. Nah, over here we are faith-based. We are not gonna use lack of knowledge. We're gonna exercise. We don't want to exercise stupidity and foolishness. We are gonna do the right thing. Insurance is about protecting the future you're building. Okay? So do what? Protect your vision. So are you loving this segment or what? As I'm gonna get to your questions, and before I do that, I'm gonna ask you to do me another solid. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know when we're live, when I upload tomorrow. As soon as YouTube drops this live stream, I'm gonna upload it, and when you see it, do me a solid and say replay if you watched it. If it's your first time, don't fret. This can be sounding like mumbo jumbo, but that's not what it is. This is week 3, part 3. So you have to go all the way back, all the way to week 1, week 2. And before that, we even have foundation. So you have to go to the structure part of business, how to structure your business correctly, which was week 1. Then week 2, we started week 1, part 1, and then week 2, part 2, and this is week 3, part 4, which is insurance. Okay, insurance is everything, and I know you all want to win and level up in 2026. We are sick and tired, and I know for a fact if you're scrolling and you're broke, you're doing yourself a disservice. Join this, win, learn, and then level up. Rome wasn't built in one day. Everything starts slowly. Ask questions, ask ask questions. And if you are around the people who do not want to give you tea, they just want to gatekeep, get rid of them. Do not be around people who don't want you to win, whether it's a small business, whether you just do hair. If your friends do not, even if they don't have hair, they have short hair, they don't braid, they should send you customers. Your friends should be almost like your billboard if they love you. There's no way in hell my friend will have a small business and I know somebody's looking for something and I recommend people I don't even know that well. I'll be like, I saw that store the other day, they sell these candles, and it's for people who have allergies, and they don't even know me. So do not gatekeep. Actually, I think gatekeeping is a hindrance, because the more the Lord God Almighty has honestly blessed you, why don't you want to make others get blessed the same way? I'm not saying that give people who don't deserve your information, because they will just destroy you. I'm not talking about that. We are told to exercise common sense. I'm not talking about stupidity. I'm talking about helping somebody in need. There's no way somebody's gonna drop me information here and I'm just gonna ignore them if they're respectful. Remember, it's all about even respect. There's no way somebody's gonna just come to this channel, even though the channel is mine. All this information is gonna be watched by people who are in need of the information, which means the questions that you ask me, I have to come and answer them, because that's how you build a community. That's how you build your channel. And I want to hit that 4,000 watch hours, yo, and get to the YouTube partner program, my friends, and get to 1 million follower plaque. Yes, I need that by the end of 2026. And guess what? It's going to happen. And how do we do that? Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Let everybody know we are out here learning, teaching, growing this community. Men do it all the time. I tell you, I have this. When I was traveling a lot, I used to meet a lot of those passport bros. And let me tell you, men do not gatekeep. And if they do, I don't know them. That is like, maybe they don't gatekeep towards women, because the gems these men will be dropping, if I was in their industry, I'll be winning. They tell me all kind of things. I'm like, wow, that is awesome. Like all those who do day trading and stuff like that and all that. And the big Bitcoin, you remember? I wish I took it seriously, yo. Yes, I used to meet all these people that are talking about all this information, but at the time, you remember, if something is not in your lane, You don't think about it. But it is what it is. But there's people out here in the streets, they give you all this information, how you use it to your advantage or to your disadvantage. It's on you, you know? So I'm glad you are here. And I'm going to do my usual, my daily, by reading the disclosure. And why I'm reading the disclosure? Just listen to it. Welcome to week 3, part 3. This is the disclosure from Victoria, the adventurer. And this is a 10 p.m. World Room. And remember, this is the mature adult section of the Victoria, the adventurer YouTube channel. All contents on Victoria the Adventurer YouTube channel reflects on my own opinions and should not be taken as legal advice by any means necessary, or financial advice or investment advice, guys. Please seek out the guidance of a professionally trained and a licensed individual or individuals before making any decision. Okay. Some links in the description may be affiliate links, and those affiliate links, the copyright belongs to them. So when you go to their stuff, just know, even though it's coming from a link that you found by going on my bio or on the comment section of anything, whether it's sponsored or whatever, the copyright belongs belongs to them. And Victoria the Adventurer YouTube channel, the copyright of anything, any video information that I come here, show my face and use my voice is mine. So if you use it and I haven't given you permission to stitch or remix, YouTube is gonna come for you. Yes, yes. So do not go taking other people's stuff without permission, because that's what it is. And that was the disclosure, y'all. I read it every day because this is a money channel. And I don't want to, we are talking about insurance, and we have to exercise what? Good judgment. Yes, so welcome back. This is a 10 p.m. Welcome, and this is your girl, Victoria the Adventurer. Welcome, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, and that's how you know when we upload, when we are live, and when you can go and watch the replays and win as a girl boss. Okay, this 2026 is all about money, 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 and this channel is all about money, money, movement, and mindset. And this is your girl, Victoria the Adventurer. Let's win together, all right? Okay. Yes, today we were talking about Jeremiah 29:11, the scripture, and the topic of the day is insurance. Why Jeremiah 29:11? Because it talks about protection, and here insurance is all about protection. So they go hand in hand. That's why this is a faith-based channel. So we talk about faith and money. They go hand in hand, you know? So if you're liking all these vibes out here, all these gems, drop it in the chat. You can drop the money emoji and show me that you are not playing games here. I am excited. I'm honored. I do not take it for granted at all. I know you all could be sleeping, you all could be doing other things, but you chose to be here to listen to all these good gems. I do not take it for granted. I know I say that all the time, and I mean it. I mean it for real, for real. Okay? So like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Let everybody know that we are out here in the streets of YouTube learning about money, small business, government contract, how to structure your business correctly, okay? And more. So let's win. Let's win together. Oh, and taxes. Ooh, structure, government contract, taxes, insurance, and funding. Okay, because all those go hand in hand. You hear me? I'm excited, yo. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my friends. I'm excited, and I thank y'all. If whatever we're talking about hit you, or you know somebody who owns a business and they don't take the insurance seriously, send them this. Do not argue with them. Just send them this. Yes, I see 100, 100 for sure. You want people to win. You feel me? I am glad you are here, and let's continue with this. Yes, I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you tuned in. And if it's your first time, you're just coming through and you want to ask any question, do me a solid, do yourself a favor, go subscribe so that you can ask any questions and so that I can see the questions. When I'm doing the live, I won't be able to see if you don't subscribe. Okay, okay, okay. Um, yes, yes. Building businesses, growing the vision, but protecting what you're building. That is having insurance. Okay. Business insurance helps protect the work that you're doing on the way to your future. I started with that from the beginning. For those who are just coming through, just know that Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us God has a future for us. But when it comes to business insurance, it helps protect the work that we're doing on our way to the future. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a story. And this story is about this dude that I knew when I just started doing logistics. And he used to emphasize on getting insurance. Like he wouldn't sign anybody to drive trucks in his company if they didn't have insurance. Like he's like, nah, 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 nah. If you don't have insurance, I'm not even gonna mess with you, man. Yes, I'm not liable to whatever you do out there, man. So go get yourself together and then come back. Oh yeah, and it's for real, for real. Because remember, in any business, if you're a business owner, you're liable to the people who come and work under your company, whether it's in logistics, whether it's an agency, whether it's a small business that is it has online um, profile or whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to have insurance because you don't know who's out there trying to get one on you. We have to be smart, yo. So what did we learn? Insurance is just protection, and that protection is everything. Because if we do not take it seriously. We're gonna end up being sued, and then you lose your whole life's worth of work and a company maybe that was doing very well. Is it really worth it? Come on, yo. Okay. So today's segment about insurance tells us that no matter how much money you're making, if that bag is that good, what's wrong with buying insurance and protecting that bag? You know, yes, you do not want to play games with insurance. Yes, the same way if you go, yesterday we spoke about taxes, go listen to all that, and you know where I'm coming from. But to be honest, insurance is everything. The same way people buy insurance for their house, if you even in an apartment, you buy renters insurance. You know, these days a lot of places they literally want you to have renters insurance because they do not have time to play games with nobody. You know, and if you have a car, you have to have insurance. You know, some states they wouldn't even renew your registration if you don't have insurance. So be smart, do the right thing, and if you're in a situation that you can get, everybody can be in a situation that probably they might not be able to do this, but we're talking about business. There's no way that your business is flourishing or you just started a business and you play against the insurance. That's how you lose everything. Don't do it, my friends. Do not do it. And this is the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. And this is your girl, Victoria, the adventurer. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know when we upload. How about that? And we're here every single day at 10 p.m. And that's why this segment is called the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. And I'm on TikTok at 6:35 p.m. And over there, I DJ and story time. So if you are on those TikTok streets, go follow me over there. I'm Victoria C Places. Okay, appreciate y'all. And when you follow me over there, you can send a request, or I can give you a shout out when I'm on the live stream. Okay, I mean during the live stream. And let's get back to this because this whole hour just goes by so fast, yo. It's almost coming to an end. If you have any questions, I'm going to give you a few minutes so that I can read your questions and answer them. And we call it a night. I'm glad you are here. I am so glad. You remember the 5 questions that I read earlier? How many entrepreneurs here have business insurance? I do. Do you? Yes or no? Question number 2. What type of business do you run? You can say whichever under these examples. You don't have to really tell us if you don't want to. Online businesses, consulting, with retail, government consulting or contracting, or you're a freelancer. Okay. Question number 3. Do you think most entrepreneurs worry more about making money or protecting their businesses? That one, I know everybody was like, la, 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 la. Yes, think about it and ask, drop it in the chat. Question number 4. Have you ever seen a business shut down because of a lawsuit or unexpected situation? Yes, I have. You know. Question number 5. If your business disappeared tomorrow, what would you do differently? We don't want to think about that because why? We have insurance. That's the reason we have this segment about insurance and how important it is. Okay, and this is your girl Victoria the adventurer, and this is the 10 p.m. Wealth Room. I'm your girl. I'm here every single day. Drop any questions every day, subscribe if you want me to answer your question during the live stream. Share with your mom, with your girl boss, with those entrepreneurs, your besties, your sisters, your cousin, my little nieces, my homies, even those homeboys, those 50-50 that don't want you to win. Send them this so that they know we are winning out here in the streets. Yes. Yes, we are now playing games over here. It's a grown adult section. We are here to grind. We have no business playing games with people who are small minded, and are not here to win, who want women to be treated like you know what. Anyway, this channel is about money, 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 money. Yes, money, movement, mindset. And this is the 10 p.m. walkthrough, and it's your girl boss. Oh, your favorite money girl, Victoria the Adventurer. I hope you all are blessed on this Thursday night. I'm glad that today I remembered Happy Women's History Month. Yesterday I called it something else. I didn't finish it, and I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why. Yeah, it's very crazy when you're on the live stream how things don't go the way you want them, and that's why you see all these things that all these creators don't show you because they edit. So over here you're seeing the raw. Okay, you're seeing everything. When I mess up, you see it live right here. And like I said before, it is just coming through. I do not edit my videos unless it's something that YouTube doesn't want me to have on the video, or I spoke about information that I didn't want it to be part of the video. I kind of remove that part. But usually everything is just what it is because I have my notes so I don't go out of what I'm trying to say. Okay. And I'm so excited. And since y'all did not drop any other questions apart from the questions that I just read earlier, I am glad you are here. Yes, this 1 hour, it goes so fast, so fast. You won't believe it. Like 1 hour, I think I'll be doing two lives, one during the day and one at this 10 p.m. streets. If that's what you all think or I should do, drop it in the chat. Stick to the 10 p.m. or should I do an extra one during the day? Like, tell me what time would be the best. 1 p.m., 3 p.m., those two. It could 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. Yes. So tonight we were talking about insurance, and I'm so glad you're tuned in. You are not playing games when it comes to showing up, and I come here on time. Just one time the internet was acting crazy, but tonight everything went swiftly. I am so glad, yo. So this is how we're gonna finish this segment. Tonight's reminder is simple. Okay, build the business, grow the vision, but protect what you're building. Okay, what? I'm gonna repeat that. Build a business, grow the vision, but by protecting what you're building. Build the business, grow the vision, but protect what you're building. Because prosperity isn't about just making money. Okay? Prosperity is not about what? Just making money. It's about protecting the future that you're creating. Oh, God. And this is a 10 p.m. wealth room, and you're building wealth with wisdom. I'm your girl, Victoria the Adventurer, and I am so honored. I do not take it for granted, y'all. Thank you for showing up. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, and do not forget to share. And if you have question, anytime you have to subscribe. Do me a solid. Let's grow together, okay? And protect your businesses, yo. May the Lord God Almighty bless you. I am honored and I do not take it for granted. It means a lot. If you find this video as a replay, do me a solid, drop replay, or ask the question that I might have not been asked or you might want me to answer. And it's been an honor, y'all. Happy Thursday and happy Women's History Month, y'all. It's all about women winning, okay? And we are what? We are doing it. This 2026, it's all about leveling up. Yes! Thanks, guys. Yeah, level up. Let's level up, yo. Yes, 100. I do. I am honored, my people. Thank you. May the Lord God bless y'all. Have a blessed night. And it's your girl, Victoria the Adventurer. And this is the 10 p.m. Wealth Room Money Movement Mindset. Peace. Good night.